Hey everyone. Shout out to everybody in the chat, guys. Um, I am still a little congested. I'm getting better, but I think you could still hear it. I still sound a little nasally. So I'm getting there. But you know what else doesn't help is that I've been cleaning a lot. And so cleaning, dusting, all that stuff totally messes with my allergies. I've taken like some decongestant to kind of help, but at least like my migraine is gone. That was the biggest thing because when I have a migraine, I can't see computer screens, I can't see stuff. So at least I'm able to at least look at a computer screen and read an article or read whatever. But shout out to everybody that's coming in here. SW, Peekaboo, Tazzy. Welcome, guys. Nebulous is in the house. Vic, Chico. Okay, who else? I know I saw Sarah earlier. Who else did I see? Let me run through these. Peace, welcome, Peace. Did you go from I hate peace to just peace? Shout out to Peace. And I hate peace, wherever they're at. Queen Bella, my love, welcome. I know I said Sarah and Tazzy, everybody, come on in. Make sure you're voting and hitting the like button. Hey Tina, hey Amy. Oh my gosh. I hate migraines. Hey T Kelly. I love my polls. I do love polls. I find them to be very informative. Sometimes. Sometimes, they can be helpful. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Yes, peas. Okay, okay. Poll trolls unite, right? So everybody, peas is was formerly known as I hate peas. It's just peas. She dropped the I hate and just said peas. Shout out to Peace. Hey, Kimberly, all the way from New Zealand. Oh my gosh. We're international on this Sunday. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to all the folks from the UK and everybody else from the Mexico, from all the way on the other side of the world. Shout out to everybody. Thank you so much. I totally trolled this poll. Oh, dang it. Well, at least you voted, SW. At least you voted. You still hate peace. Okay, but it's just peace for the purposes of this live. Shout out to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love peas. No, I don't type. I hate peas anymore. Oh my goodness. Train Monkey, welcome, my love. Everybody. Hey, TD, how are you? I hope you're doing well. And Layla, welcome. All my subbies, all my beautiful members. Thank you so much for being a member. And all my wonderful subbies, thank you for subscribing. You could be subscribed to a lot of other places. You could be somewhere else, but you're here today. And I appreciate you for it this good Sunday. So you already know it's Sunday. We will cuss to a minimum. At least I will try. Okay. I'm trying. Hey, Daisy girl. You're not late. You're right on time. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Liz, welcome. I'm laughing at you guys in these comments. But let me look at this poll and see where you guys landed with all this voting, as much as you don't like. All right, well, look at this. I got 40 some people here, 42 people, and we got 30 votes, 31 votes. So you guys are voting. And I'm a little surprised by the voting because I almost felt like the AWP would be like leading here, but it's not. It wasn't really the main source of my thumbnail. It was an issue that I wanted to bring up and talk a little bit about you guys, so you guys can let me know what your thoughts are. But I'm looking. Okay, so I got Alexee and Summer Wells lead. Well, Summer Wells is now leading. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's talk about. Oh no. Okay, yeah, I need some of you poll trolls to break this tie that's going on. Because I got 43% Alexee and Summer Wells, 43% both. Can a poll troll please break the ties? And while you're voting, please hit the like button. Thank you. Okay. Looks like we're starting with Summer Wells. Unless somebody decides to vote twice over there on the Alexee side, then we're going to start with Summer Wells. Okay. Shout out to everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining us. Let's start with Summer Wells. We all do. Hey, Miyu, welcome, my love. You always vote wrong. Well, what is voting? What does that even mean? You can never vote wrong. You know, peace, lives matter, souls. Hashtag P lives matters. Yes, definitely justice for Summer Wells. We got to talk about this whole Summer Wells situation. Okay, so I was tagged. I was tagged today by I think it's another platform. So shout out to this person. They're on Twitter by the name of Miss Harmony. And I guess there was an article, and I have to double check, and the article does exist out there, that is completely given misinformation on Summer Wells. And it's pretty concerning. I'm going to play this. You let me know your thoughts in the comments. Of course, we're doing this under fair use. But again, this is just to bring awareness about what is going on with this whole Summer Wells thing, as far as an update and just misinformation. It'll play here.
Hi, friends. I normally would not be going live, but I'm on the road throughout mountains and I have a very poor internet connection. So I have to be very quick about this broadcast, but it's very important that I bring this to your attention. I was looking at what may be coming up for Summer Wells Day. It's her 2-year anniversary. Gossip. It's called Gossip. I will leave the link in the description below. So I thought, well, I'll try typing in Summer Wells. I go to it.
I think her internet was going in and out when she was
43 results.
When she was doing this recording. So let me tell you what's going on. There is like this heavily advertised website by the name of Gossip, and they basically are spewing misinformation about Summer Wells. That basically that there was an arrest. It's a lot of hot stuff happening. Yes, yes, and the 2-year anniversary is coming up, so everybody's out full effect. Now, I want to be very clear. I very much support chasing truth, Tracy Ann, okay, because I think that she's doing something a little bit more different, and she explained herself in Queen Bee's channel. And shout out to her because I really do feel like she's out there as long with other community members with the permission of some of the family members to bring some awareness to this. I'm not against that. I think that it's great, whatever they want to do. However, I'm supportive of it, and it's not necessarily monetized. And I was looking at their advertisement and I saw that they had Alicia Navarro. They had a lot of other missing kids up on there. I thought that was fabulous because it brings more awareness not only to Summer Wells but to other missing kids, in a format of like online with like barcodes, so you can actually put your phone on the barcode and print out the picture. That to me sounds a little bit more different than, say, a Summer Wells barbecue, where all you have is, you know, various people come up, YouTubers that have exploited that situation, that have not been helpful or a resource to anybody at this point, bring awareness. So I definitely think that they have. Yes, that was really really. I really like that because even though I think it's called Summer's Day. Shout out to them. And that was feedback that I had given. I said, it'd be great for them to like survey the community to figure out what other things, like if they do this again in the future, what else would be helpful. And it also kind of solidifies if it's an event to bring in awareness, right? Now, is everybody in agreement to it? No. And that's okay, right? Completely understand. But it is not a monetized event. And I appreciate that. And I think that they're going to respect it by also maybe giving something to that community. And I didn't see it last year, but I think that they took the feedback from whatever happened last year to this year, so they're willing to do something different. I'm down for it. Hey, Miss Kathy P, I'm down for it. And shout out to who else did I see in here? My beautiful member, Addie. Thank you, Addie, for coming in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I'm down for it. But there are people out there, and no, let me tell you something, especially the person that I think it's and I'll look in the channel name, shout out to them, but they're bringing some awareness to this. You have to understand when you click the link, you're also giving money to misinformation, to this gossip. So you might want to be careful about showing this article. I know we want to bring it down, and I completely, totally support that, but they make money by the ads. So when I went in there, I said, oh my gosh, everything has ads, and that's how they're making their money off of. It's like not a video, it's just a misinformation article written by some low life, and I don't know where the hell he's at, with you know however he looks like. I'm not even going to talk about that, but it's just somebody wanting to make money off of Summerwell's name, knowing that people would click that article to bring it to whatever platform. So note that you got to be careful when you're dealing with these kind of articles, because they make money off of the ads when you click it.
Summer Wells. Now, this is what really is disturbing, okay? This is what's very, very important, okay? So it's a biography. It was done June 9th, 2023 by Kinsley Kappa. I even say his name, okay? I'll show you him in a minute, okay? Has Summer Wells been found in 2023? So let's go to it. I'm not going to read the whole article. I'm going to just read to you the main points that are freaking me right out, okay? So it says here, Summer Wells was a young American girl who went missing in June 2021. It was a big surprise at how the tomboy suddenly went missing. Allegations were laid on her parents, and her father has been charged with her ongoing missing. I'm going to repeat that. And her father has been charged with her ongoing missing.
Her father has not been charged with anything, Mr. Don Wells. And let me tell you something. If it came out that Don Wells was charged with something, you honestly don't think that the internet, the YouTube streets wouldn't be on fire right now over this situation? He has not been charged with anything. Guys, this is another thing about misinformation. And as much as I want to share the link of this article, I don't want to, because people, like I said, make money off of you clicking the link. So those ads, every time you're trying to get to a blog, you're basically giving that person, the person that intentionally wrote misinformation, money. So they do this shit on purpose. They know that Summer Wells, the anniversary is coming up. They know that this is going to be a hot topic. So they're prepping like various tragedy pimps. They're prepping themselves for that. So just be mindful. I didn't share the link. I saw the article. I was able to screen record it, and all the number of ads that I got in there, I said, this is totally intentional. Yes, he has not been charged. Okay. Not been charged whatsoever. Let me hit play.
In March 2022, her remains were found close to the Wells home, Family Tennessee Bureau of Investigation. I'll repeat that. Her remains were found close to the Wells family home by Tennessee Bureau of Investigation. Summer Wells' father is in jail and still holds that he is innocent of the charges leveled against him for the killing of his own child.
He's not in jail.
You've got to be kidding me. Has Summer Wells been found in 2023? Summer Wells' body was never found either dead or alive, which doesn't make sense. Her status, therefore, remains unknown. A year after she went missing on March 4th, 2022, the Tennessee of Investigation, TBI, announced that human remains found on the property near the Wells home were actually the remains of Summer Wells.
No. Do you see how far they're willing? It is getting ridiculous. No, it's misinformation. So this is no different. You could get a blog, gossip.com. I'm thinking of other ones. SBN 13, for example, like some of the ones that are out there, right? You could pay somebody to write an article and heavily put ads to it, just like you would on YouTube. You make a video, you put a lot of ads to it, make it clickbait to make it seem like it's true, and we all know that it's not. It is not true. The man has not been charged. Nothing has been found. Okay, this is somebody spewing misinformation. So I was tagged. So thank you to the creator that tagged me on this. I was tagged to this, and I said I'm gonna go check it out, but I didn't want to share it like on YouTube bigger, like actually share the article link and stuff, because what it does is that it makes money for the creator of that article, for those that spew misinformation, right? So I'm just giving you guys a heads up of how deep people will go on a child's name. Okay. We know that this is a hot topic. Okay. We know that for, people have made content over Summer Wells, and they still do till this day, right? All of them, and spew misinformation and heavily, and it's beyond speculations at this point. They just do this. So yeah, it is so wrong. It's pretty bad. Yes. They're not. They're not. Absolutely not. I mean, in the name of that child, this is what they do. But let me hit play on this, okay?
It seems as though Summerwell's parents are indeed guilty after a Monday afternoon appearance in Hawkins County General Session Court. Don Wells, father of missing Rogersville child Summer Wells, is now serving time in Hawkins County Jail in connection to the October DUI arrest. Well, no, he's not. He's out. In fact, he was live tonight. In fact, if you go to the Summer Wells family website, he does a beautiful, beautiful thing on Summer Wells. Candace was also on a live tonight in Davy's life. So it's really terrible. So this is the guy that you guys need to help me with because of my internet connection. Contact this gossip place, and this is the asshole who's. But it's
the problem is, and shout out to her. Let me see. I forgot the name of the creator. I think it's. Give me 1 second, y'all, because I want to make sure I give her credit too, so you guys can go check her out. She tagged me. When you guys tag me on stuff, I excuse me. 1 sec, because I got a cough. 1 sec, guys. The creator name is Miss Harmony. Okay. So this is her Twitter page. Shout out to her. And it sounds like she was having a hard time with the internet connection. So she was just trying to tag everybody that she felt like would totally, make sure that we let people know about this article. What I want to make very clear, as well as to Miss Harmony and a lot of folks, is that this people intentionally write articles like this. Like I said, it's clickbait. And when you click it, it makes them money based on the ads. So I don't know how effective it might be to actually click on that article, which I only clicked it once and I said, no, I saw how much advertisement there was to it. So I didn't even want to keep going with it. So just a heads up.
On the internet, and we got to get it down. Let's do something active here. Let's get this down. But this terrible fake news. I don't like doing lives. I'm not trying to start drama. I'm not trying to start shit. It's just, what if you came across this? If I'm pretty sure if you're a curator, you would try and do something about it too. Do what you can, and trying to help me here. Like I said, my internet's really, really bad, but I am having a good road trip with my son. And if you want to keep up to date with some things, you can go on my Twitter account. So that's my email. I hope that everybody's doing well. Let's nip this in the butt. Thanks for listening, and keep me posted if you have any information or.
Yes. So shout out to Miss Harmony. Okay. So yeah, Peekaboo, don't spread the link. That's that you don't want to do that. And like I said, because they make money off of you spreading the link. So definitely have to be careful with that. Definitely, 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 because it only drives traffic to the page out of pure curiosity of people. This is so disgusting, right? I mean, a straight lie. The man was live the day before or something. So people are, it's an intentional ploy for misinformation. So I wanted to make sure that I at least gave everybody the heads up. If you guys were seeing, other people saying that he's been arrested or that somebody's been found, no, that's not correct. None of that is true. Okay. None of that is true. All right, I want to talk a little bit about let's go on to our next topic because and I know that this didn't get the highest votes, but I definitely want to talk about this because I was watching. You guys know I'm on this Reddit for AWP. I'm not a huge participant of Reddit. I kind of sit back a little bit and observe. Reddit kind of scares me. Shout out to all the Redditors, but it scares me a little bit, to be honest. But there was this post that totally got my attention, and it was so Reddit Adventures with Purpose. They have a whole Reddit thread. There's various subreddits to it. Shout out to them. Check them out if you want to. But this one caught my attention because we had talked about these sonar images, right? As far as people that go missing and whatnot, and the effectiveness, and how do we know? And listen, so it's my understanding that Jacob Vanzant, okay, which was one of the most recent drops from AWP. Now, I don't watch AWP. I go to the Reddit to get my information about AWP. So let me be very clear. If I need to watch something, if I need to give that group a view, then that's because I'm doing some homework, right? I'm doing a task or whatever. But on a day where like willy-nilly, I won't give these people a view, especially after what's been going on. So somebody posted on Reddit, it's a shocking image. Would a body underwater for 2 months still be in the exact position of reaching for the surface? Was Jared the only person in possession of the sonar footage and also the only diver who went down to the car and recovered the body? Do you see the image that it's pointing right there? It looks like somebody's reaching. It's like, I don't know. I'm not a sonar expert, but it's a haunting image, right? Of somebody that lost their life. Yeah, I do not. So I get most of my stuff from Reddit or I'll go somewhere else. But to me, I sorry AWB, not sorry. Um, what do you guys think about this image? So let me read you the article, and because I think that sometimes we get caught up on stories like this, um, that's what people are speculating. I don't know. I don't know. Because Peg, they're still out there. The trial, the not a trial. I'm sorry. There's a hearing coming up in July, on Jared Lysick specific, but AWP is still on the. There's the guy's got to pay his court. Okay, so people are still giving them views. I want to be very careful too because it's not like, listen, I don't take away from whatever work they've done, but I also don't necessarily support the leader. So of course I have a very maybe different view of this and whatnot. But let me tell you what the story where it stems from, okay? So the dive team finds body of missing Stockton man Jacob Vanzant in San Joaquin River. Okay. So this is one of the articles, and this was back in like April. All right. So the authorities say that the body found in the car submerged under 18 feet of water has been identified as of that of an at-risk missing person. Jacob Van Zant, 24, was last seen February 17th at a restaurant in downtown Lodi. Shout out to everybody from Lodi. I used to live there actually. I actually used to live there for a couple years. He was driving a white 2004 Hyundai Pilot with the California license plate number when he didn't come back to his home in Stockton. His family reported him missing, according to a Lodi Police Department statement. Initially, there was no reason to think he was in danger. But on February 20th, police learned that Van Sant may have some health issues that put him at risk. Police said that they were following up on tips and working with other agencies to try to find him. However, Saturday morning, the dive team group known as Adventures with Purpose announced that they had gone out to the Little Potato Slough part of San Joaquin River, and found Van Sant's vehicle about 150 feet offshore and under about 18 feet of water. A body was found in the car, divers said. The San Joaquin County Coroner's Office has since identified the body, that of Van Sant. No exact cause of death has been listed for Van Sant. Adventures with Purpose was involved in the 2022 search and eventful discovery of missing truckee teen Kylie Rodney. Her vehicle was found in about 14 feet of water in Prosser Lake. Diver team members found her body still in the vehicle. So this was what, April 18th. Okay. So AWP released some footage, and notice how it said here that a body was found in the car, divers said. So it left me kind of thinking, well, then what is this? What is this? If the body was found in the car, what is that? What does that look like? What's that image? So I'm going to read that Reddit post again. It's such a shocking image. Would a body underwater for 2 months still be in the exact position of reaching for the surface? Was Jared the only person in possession of the sonar footage and also the only diver who went down to the car and recovered the body? But I thought the body was in the car. Lord have mercy. Morals. I mean, I don't know. What you guys think? People are speculating. So I'd like to know too. I mean, why would people assume that? Why would people go directly to that? I mean, I don't know. No, the article, and let me go back to it. Hold up. I could read you the article again. Nope. It says it quotes the Kylie Rodney at the very end, right? So it says that they were involved. They were also involved in the 2022 search and eventful discovery of missing teen. Okay, but in the let me see. Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that's a sentence. 5. I'm in the 5th paragraph. 4, 5 paragraph. Okay. It says a body was found in the car. Divers said the San Joaquin coroner's office has since identified the body as Vanzant. That's what it says. That's what the article says. Let me move the picture so you guys can see it. Okay, let me make it bigger. And I'll highlight it too, okay? And I'll highlight this part because I think it kind of goes together. However, Saturday morning, the dive team group known as Adventures with Purpose announced that they had gone out to the little part area of San Joaquin River and found Vanzant's vehicle about 150 feet offshore and under about 18 feet of water. A body was found in the car, divers said. The San Joaquin County Coroner's Office has since identified the body as that of Vanzant. And I'm like skim reading, but that's what they said. Mm-mm-mm. I don't know. What do you guys think? You guys are saying, wow. Let me go back a little bit and let me make sure that the person who said that, Crystal said, I thought you were just talking about, no, that was mentioned, Crystal, but later, before that, it was mentioned that this body was in the car. I'd like to know where this picture came from. Right here. See, and like I said, maybe I need to watch that specific video, but I don't know. Yes, Crystal, you're welcome. Because I was like, let me go read back. She says, thank you for the clarification. It was confusing to how it was written. But you're right. What a POS. So which one is it? What is this image? Could that just be debris? Well, this is not the first time that we've had this, conversation about these sonar images. I'm not a sonar expert, but what is this? So I brought this up. I was like, let me talk to everybody. As the body breaks down, games in air moves things around. Okay. I mean, yeah. Suspect. Shout out to grandma. She says suspect. Sus. Chico. Sus. Crystal's like, no, Jared is fake as FAF. Listen, people got to pay the bills. I guess I'm saying you got people writing articles about Summer Wells not being found. Okay, so let's just understand. Okay, all right. Nikki says, yeah, things break down, but if it's in the car, you'd only see the car. That's what I'm saying. So how? This is a question. Given the source, need I say more? Shout out to Grandma. I saw the episode. He claimed that the body got stuck between trying to escape. But that's not what the article says, right? Are we just playing games here? Like, So he was trying to escape? That's him escaping? That's not him in the car. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I don't have an answer for this, but I wanted to show you some of the concerning stuff. What was the reason? That's my thought. What was the that's let me Cardi B the situation right now, okay? Because what was the reason?
I had a reason.
What was the reason?
I had a reason.
What was the reason?
I had a reason.
What was the reason?
I just explained the reason.
What was the reason, bitch?
I don't need to explain myself to you. And
what was the reason?
What was the reason? Exactly. I've seen sonars 1,000 times and never seen a body show up on a sonar as if it's in a car. Well, the body isn't all bones. No way that's the complete, no way that complete body would show up in a sonar. I mean, it almost looks like it's waving. Like it does look like he's saying like, hey, this one came from Reddit, but it's a screenshot of one of the videos. I didn't watch the video. Now I'm kind of like, damn, maybe I need to go watch it. But regardless, there's still misinformation about whether, like, are they saying that this was him, that he was pinned or he was trying to get out? There's no way it would be intact like that after 2 months with all the fish and animals in the water. No way, says Nikki. That's what was said on the episode. It doesn't make sense. He would have floated. Here's SW. Shout out to SW. Oh, the rabbit holes, the rabbit holes. I seen that article against my better judgment. I watched the part 2 of the case. He does show the radar pic and claims he tried to get out. Shout out to Sandra. He tried to get out. That's so then is the article wrong? Was his body still in the car? Was it not in the car? Which one is it? Was it in the car? Was it not in the car? Is there a scientific explanation for this? Let me know. Sandra, tell me your thoughts. Like, is there a scientific explanation for this? He was trying to get out. So was he in the car or was he not in the car? Okay. Says he shows the sonar and then he says, oh my God, that's him. He goes down, comes back up and says he's got stuck escaping and says this is him. So he wasn't in the car. He was stuck escaping. At any rate, no way they should be showing and speculating about this. He was a human being with the family, absolutely. All windows are up and the front window was smashed out, so he claims he was trying to get out, I assume from the front window. Could be the moonroof. Deborah says it's not adding up. Peg says that no, I agree with you, Peg. Hell nah, I'm not buying that BS. I'm not. Sandra, shout out to Sandra, says, well, when the car came up, all the windows were up, but windshield was out. So he made it seem like he got stuck between the windshield. So that would make him in the car, right? I don't want to assume. Teresa said the other guy Jared was with asked if that's a body, and Jared said yes. And they played it up. This was the guy they were looking for before Jared got into the water. Oh, Lord, Teresa. Yeah, well, it's already confirmed that it's him. Coroner said that it's Jacob Vanzant. They're hoping intelligent people aren't reading and watching. Queen Bella, right? The gases would make the torso level, if not floating above the arms. Come on now, says Peekaboo. Margie says, I can't believe anything AWP says. It's a puzzle, says Shout out to Soul. Sorry, but this body could not be intact. Everybody, you guys are like, anybody else catch it? Like, shout out to the first of all, shout out to the Redditors, okay? Because they catch stuff that some of us don't. Nobody else caught this. So all these articles out there. I wonder how many other articles are saying that he was found in the car. So was he found in the car or not? You know what, Soldier, and you could you might be right on that. I'm not a sonar expert reader, but look where the finger's at too. So it's just, I don't know. Yep. Yes, they do. You can clown on Reddit. You can sleep on. I learned about that about Reddit. Don't sleep on Reddit, okay? But they do have some gems, and some of those people out there are some real internet sleuths. So shout out to them. My respects to them. Crystal says on the sonar, the body was the same size as the car, an SUV Honda Element. BS. Ooh. Wait, it's 13.3 feet deep. A pilot is 12 feet tall. The dude would have been floating above water. Wouldn't he have been found right away? I mean, he was, but I don't know. Okay, so Sandra says yes, half in car and stuck. He told the family he fought, so it was an accident, not an unalive case. I despise Jared even more now. I didn't know he could confirm cause of like death, right? Like I didn't know that he could just go into water and say, well, you know, it wasn't an S or it wasn't like an accident. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, y'all. So I leave you here, again, crediting the Redditors, but I leave you here with this whole Jacob Vanzant. It could have been a completely independent live of its own, but I was like, I don't know. Yeah, they haven't confirmed. They confirmed that it's him, but not the cause of death. Yeah, why the fuck you gonna make the assumptions like that? No, I agree. I agree. There's the picture. Feel free to screenshot it, take it, or go search for it on Reddit, and you will see what I'm talking about. Go watch those episodes if you want to. Hey, I didn't. Go do your research on these articles. Go back to April, because that's when a lot of this hit the headlines in Lodi and whatnot. Pull that information out, and you determine what's going on here. The person who posted this on Reddit, I think, has a very valid point as well. I don't know. I don't know. But thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. We got to move on to our next story. And shout out to Vic, because Vic gave me the link. It was Vic. Shout out to Vic. Gave me the link on this one, and it's just an update. Now, I want to be careful because I was thinking about this too. I said I don't know if this is really, we talked about this. We covered it a little bit. Actually, we did 2 lives on this, right? On Alexee Trevino, right? And she is the young girl. Actually, she's in her 19, 20? I have to go back a little bit. Don't quote me on the age. 1 second. I don't want to give misinformation on the age. She's 19. Thank you. She's still a teenager. Okay, so the story goes like this, right? And it was on Law and Crime. They released the body cam footage. Girl denies being pregnant, goes to the hospital, is having excruciating back pain, and then goes to the hospital with her mom. Basically runs to the bathroom, has the baby in the bathroom, puts the baby in a trash can, puts another liner on that trash can, comes out, and then they confront her. There's a dead baby in that bathroom in the hospital. Okay. The medical staff confront her. They call the police. They take the baby. A lot of speculation is coming up that she did something to her baby. Alexee saying that the baby didn't cry. It was just a mess. Okay, a mess, right? She was charged. I believe she's sitting in prison right now. She has a defense attorney right now who's helping her throughout the case. Now, these internet sleuths, like myself, okay, shout out to us. Yes, 19. Thank you, my love. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, she's 19. You guys remember this. All right. So somebody on TikTok by the name of Paris Hilton. Now, Paris, they spelled it Peris. Okay, so not PA, it's PE. You guys can search that account on your own. Yes. They released some photos, okay, of what looks to be of a very, very pregnant Alexee. Okay. I'm gonna play this. I didn't confirm these photos. This is this account, so I just want to be very mindful. Don't come for my neck. Just letting you guys know. Let me play this, and let me before I play this, I gotta put this beautiful banner up because you know people like to strike and do all kinds of stuff over here under fair use, of course. And let's hit play on this.
19-year-old at the center of controversy after throwing her baby in a hospital trash can is claiming she didn't know she was pregnant. Her family and her boyfriend also claim they were unaware of her pregnancy. However, recently surfaced photos and videos provide.
Now, I want to point something out. Notice how they said her family and her boyfriend didn't know she was pregnant. Her family and her boyfriend. We were speculating that, okay, we don't know, like, does she have a boy? We didn't know anything, right? It could have been a bunch of things. But it sounds like her family and her boyfriend. So is there a boyfriend? No name has been released, but hey.
Provide evidence of Trevizo sporting a noticeable baby bump. One photo captures her during cheer practice, clearly displaying the prominent bump. In another video, she can be seen cheerleading at a high school sports game, lifting another performer while showcasing her baby bump. Surveillance footage has been released, showing Trevizo entering the restroom where she later...
All right, let me stop right there. And to confirm, I don't know if that's really her high school stuff, her high school photos. We would need to look into that a little bit more. But this footage right here, I had not seen. This is new to me. Did you guys see this already? I'd like to know. Did you guys see the footage of where she entered that bathroom? Let me know in the comments. Notice the color of the shirt that she's wearing too. I thought she was full on nightgown and everything when I had seen the video. So here she's wearing like an orange shirt. Was this before or after? And this is where I was like, is this misinformation? I hadn't seen it all. This is new to me too. But pay attention.
gave birth.
So she goes into the bathroom and she's grabbing kind of her butt area, okay? This is mom, right? Mom looks like she's wearing the same outfit she was wearing in that video. Medical staff. Look at how many medical staff were there. Mom was in the bathroom too, right? Potentially. She comes out in the same orange shirt. Yo, let me stop that right here. Notice that. There's the cleaning staff, okay? Y'all see that, right? Okay. Cleaning staff there. There's that doctor. The head nurse in charge. They're looking at the linen. Look at that. Yep. So let me stop right there. All right, let's go back a little bit.
19-year-old at the center of...
She's wearing an orange shirt here. Okay, and then I said, let me find that picture. Here it is. Let me stop sharing this real quick. We're going to hop over here on this one right here. So I'm looking for this photo, right? She's got an orange shirt with like a little yellow thing under it. So she's wearing something orange, right? So I'm thinking, okay, was she wearing an orange shirt? Mom was wearing that little like tan flannel little curtain thing, cashmere looking sweater thing, right? There's that orange little undershirt under this yellow thing. Let's go back a little bit. Let me go back a little bit. Stop sharing this and let's go to this picture real quick.
Controversy after throwing her baby in a hospital trash can is claiming she didn't know she was pregnant. Her family and her boyfriend
Y'all want me to slow it down a little bit? I will slow it down. The slowest I can go is 0.75.
also claim they were unaware of her pregnancy. However, recently surfaced photos and videos provide evidence of Trevizo sporting a noticeable baby bump. One photo captures her during cheer practice, clearly
Look at that.
displaying the prominent bump.
Is that her? We can't confirm that it's her. I'm just gonna be honest. How would mom not know that she's not pregnant here? We can't confirm that this is not. I don't know. They're saying it's her. I don't know. Who got this picture? In what high school picture? Like, we don't know. We don't know if this is her, right? Right, Peg. Did you notice that too? They left the baby in the trash can and then they came back? This is weird. Yes, the yellow thing is the hospital gown. I would agree. I don't know. I don't know. Why is the focus she didn't know she was pregnant when she killed her baby? The baby's still dead. Ooh, you can't see the person's face, says Martina. That's exactly it. So this could be any kiddo, anybody. We don't know if this is her.
In another video, she can be seen cheerleading at a high school sports game, lifting another performer while showcasing her baby bump. Surveillance footage has
She's lifting another performer. I don't see a baby bump here either. I mean, listen, I don't have radioactive eyes. I can't see that. But here's the question, Queen Bella. Did you notice how she walked out of that bathroom? Man, she just walked out of that bathroom. I said, she just gave birth. If that's her, she just gave birth like that. Like, I was like, damn. I mean, it took me a minute to walk. But, you know, everybody's different, I guess. I don't know.
Been released, showing Trevizo entering the restroom where she later gave birth.
This is her. She's grabbing her butt, right? There's mom, same sweater. Mom's over there going to go check on her, right? Kel? I don't know. I mean, people, this is the same video. See how she's walking out of that bathroom? She just cut the, okay. How, y'all? Chico, where did mom go in that bathroom? Let me go back a little bit. This is a very, look. We don't see anybody else leave this bathroom. If there's mom right there, okay? I just put this in full screen. Look. Look at this. They did. Look at this. But see how she's walking back? If she had just given birth? They did. Right. Didn't they say that, Kel? I'm curious about that. I don't know where the original video's at, and I'd like to see it, because we definitely got to go and review this. Me too. She tore it herself. This video is chopped. There's the head nurse in charge, because I remember head nurse in charge was the one he was very much like, she killed her child. Remember that. Tazzy, I agree. We need the full video. Because I'd like to see mom walking out too. Where did mom go? There isn't. Yeah, the Mathing Mountain. The mom went in but never came out. But they might have chopped the video. This is all we have. And let me see. Let's go back to TikTok land real quick and see if we could see if we could find the full video real quick before we head out. Okay. Trevino. Bathroom video. Let's see if others have not edited out, because people have edited out these parts, and I'm telling you that it just doesn't really make sense. And I don't see, hold up, y'all. I think I found something before I have to head out. All right, here we go. This one.
Around 1:40 a.m., Lexee informs the medical staff that she needs to use the restroom. During this time, her mother checks on her to make sure that everything is okay. 15 minutes go by before a nurse does the same, but Lexee claims that she's merely having trouble going to the bathroom. However, the nurse is growing suspicious of the noises she can hear from inside. It sounds as though the paper towel dispenser is being used over and over again, while the toilet is being flushed several times and the sink is continuously running. It was all very strange. After 20 minutes and no sign of Lexee, the medical team has become extremely worried and notifies her that they're going to open the door. However, the teenager beats them to it. As she walks out, no one could have expected the horror scene left behind. Unbeknownst to the doctors, something unthinkably sinister has just taken place inside that restroom. While Lexee is being checked for injuries, a housekeeper is tasked with cleaning the bloody mess left behind, where she notices that the trash can seems heavier than usual. Around 1:40 a.m., Lexee informs the medical staff that she needs to use the restroom.
This is from the beginning.
During this time, her mother checks on her to make sure that everything is okay. 15 minutes go by before a nurse does the same, but Lexee claims that she's merely having trouble going to the bathroom.
So clearly the video has been chopped up for, editing purposes and whatnot, but the other video definitely made it seem like there was something more nefarious. Now this one, it sounds like mom did walk out. I'd like to review the whole video because we clearly don't have enough information at this point. But with all these medical staff, why didn't anybody just open the fucking door? Like, they asked her if she was pregnant and she denied it, even though she was showing symptoms and her test was positive by then. Can somebody tell me, like, why would you? She hadn't received any prenatal care, right? We knew that something was up. She lied about being pregnant when her test had already shown it was positive. So why do these medical staff not take even letting mom know, mom, we have to come in there because we believe something is going on there, right? They left. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4. I could count 4 people walking down up the hallway, checking on her. This baby didn't have to die. It could have been prevented. Okay, even if she had put the baby in the line, I get it. That was horrible. But you see all these medical professionals around her? She didn't have to die. The baby didn't have to die. My opinion. If you disagree with me, please leave it in the comments. But I wanted to leave this out to you guys for you guys to kind of think about this. They should fly. Are you kidding me? I mean, this is the hospital without the ERs, without the prenatal stuff, but it's a hospital. Right, keep it real. I'm just telling you, you shouldn't even be able to lock these bathrooms. I've gone to the hospital when I've delivered my children. You have the little cords on the side and everything, but I can lock the door, but they can come in. Exactly. They really didn't even know how to deal with this situation. This is what happened. They had 4 or 5 different medical staff walking up and down checking on her more than once. This one standing right there. You mean to tell me they couldn't just open the door? She had already lied about not being pregnant and you knew she was pregnant. Stop it. The medical staff hold some responsibility here too. They're just as liable. Yeah, she was locked in there because one of the nurses had to ask the other nurse for the key. Right. But they have keys. They could just barge in too, especially if they knew that there was something else going on there. I'd like to know how many patients were in the ER if they were adequately staffed. Coming from a wonderful lawyer, shout out to Lawyer Mystery Maven. I'm with you on that one too. I'm sorry. I'm just thinking in my mind. You ask this girl if she was pregnant. You give her a test. The test is positive, and then you let her go to the bathroom. She denies she was pregnant. You let her go to the bathroom when she's clearly full on delivery, and then you don't take action to open these doors. So let me just say this. If somebody is self-harming in that bathroom while they're under this hospital, to me, it's like they're not safe, right? You're going to open that door. I'm sorry. You're doing something, you're not supposed to be doing in this hospital, community hospital. Yeah, I have the right to barge in there to save your life or save somebody's life. I'm having a hard time with this one. And on that note, I'll be heading out now, guys. You make sure that you hit the like button on this video. You leave me your comments, especially if they're extra spicy, because I know that some of you guys feel very passionate about this issue. I don't know. I'm kind of like at this point where I hold her absolutely responsible, but I also hold the hospital responsible. Let me know your thoughts. I also want you to let me know your thoughts about Summer Wells and this whole Reddit post. This was a very interesting live to kind of look at different things. Shout out to everybody, all my beautiful mods. Yeah, I'm still a little congested, so I'm going to go and rest up and get ready for the week, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Again, you guys, let me know your thoughts, and I am out of here. Rabbits out.